Hey everybody, it's Maria, and today I'm going to do my mid-February wrap-up. So let's go ahead and get started. It's been a weird reading month. I'm trying to I feel like a lot of people are in the same spot where there's so much going on personally, politically, especially it's also winter. And so I've been gravitating towards more comfortable reads, trying to find some hope in there, some inspiration, also throwing in some page turners because I don't want to get stuck. So that's kind of what I've been doing. I do also, before I forget, want to share two of my favorite apps that are just revolutionizing and making my reading even better. Not that I thought it was possible, but it totally was. The first one I might have talked about before is called the Hoopla app, and a lot of libraries are using it. You just hook it up to your library account and you can borrow up to 30 titles a month. And this includes music, audio, ebooks, and I think some video as well. But I have been loving it for audiobooks and for music. I have repeatedly checked out the Hamilton soundtrack as well as the Hamilton mixtape soundtrack about I think continuously for the last 3 months since I got the app. So that's great because I haven't had to buy it. And also for audiobooks, especially with the kids or some classics, right now we're listening to some Jules Verne on there. I actually canceled my Audible subscription because if it's free, I just don't need it. So yeah, if you have not checked out to see if Hoopla is available through your library, I would do that. Also, our library just this week started offering this, so I think other libraries are doing it as well. Ask your library, maybe they'll do it if they haven't heard of it before. It's called My Library Rewards, and it's basically like a book it program from like the old school Pizza Hut where you like read this much and you get books for how many things you check out from the library. And I think you get a limit of 100 points every week. I'm so excited. In our area, we have like a buy one pizza, get one free. We have some movie tickets. We have some symphony tickets available, a discount on flower delivery, or not flower delivery, but like flower arrangements, a tire rotation from our local like car place, free coffee. Like, I'm so excited because reading is a reward in itself, but if you get to get free stuff too, like it's Christmas. So those are my two favorite app things that I found that I really wanted to tell you guys about. So with that long introduction, sorry, I don't normally do that, but these are the things that I have read so far, I'm currently in the middle of, and maybe a couple that I might want to try and pick up, hopefully before the end of the month. So first up, which I don't have, I already returned it, is Lauren Redness's Thunder and Lightning, Weather, Past, Present, and Future. And this was a graphic book, pretty thick, but a lot of it was just flat out illustrations. And they talk about different aspects of weather as far as forecasting, history of lightning, different people. Like they had a couple of narratives of people who'd been hit by lightning and what that looked like for them. Talked about rain, climate change, all different sorts of things with really beautifully done illustrations. So I will be definitely looking around for Lauren Redness's other books. I think she did one on Madame Curie, so I'm really excited about that. Also, The Invisible Man Got the Whole World Watching by Michael Denzel Smith. This book, read it. Like, just read it. If you are trying to read more on racial issues, this is a perfect one to pick up because not only does he talk about his experience as a black man, he talks about how as black men, it affects black women. It talks about treatment of gays and lesbians. And he definitely does not hold back anything. And so there are some times where I really had to take a step to think about where I have maybe ignored my privilege and stepped on some people. And I really, really enjoy it when I am challenged to do that. He talks about some frustrations he had with Obama as a president and, selling out as what he thought selling out was looking like and what he thinks protest should or shouldn't look like, how he changed his opinions on that as he got older. It was a mix of Black social justice narratives and history rolled into studies on feminism and activism for those kinds of rights, as well as him talking about his own frustrations, issues. I keep saying issues, but there was a lot rolled in and packed into this, 200 and some page book. So I would really recommend picking it up, especially if you're just arriving on the racial discussion scene. It's a good one to start with. Also, I've done several other videos on good ones to start with. So if you need to look at my backlist, it'd be good for looking for Diversathon. I have a lot listed there, and I'll link that video below. Other things, Kindred by Octavia Butler. I did a whole video on this. I will link that one below as well. Can't say enough good things about it. I actually even went to the library and picked up this graphic novel adaptation because, yeah, I wanted more of it. So you can bet I will be reading more Octavia Butler. Number 4 was Unmentionable, A Victorian Lady's Guide to Sex, Marriage, and Manners. And this was by Therese O'Neill, I think. Yeah, my handwriting's kind of messy. Yes, this one was really fun. Again, it was 200 and some pages, I think. It had a lot of illustrations. Very easy read. I think I did it in a day. And it was the premise behind it was you are a time traveler going back and seeing what it's like to live as a Victorian woman. Let me tell you, it was nice to feel happy to be alive right now because there's been some rough stuff lately. But Victorian women, yeah, just to give you a little taste of what you'll see in there, taste isn't really the word I wanted to use. They didn't have any underwear that they wore because of all of the stuff they had to pile on top of them. They wouldn't be able to go to the bathroom if they had underwear on. So, yeah, there was just a lot of information I had no idea about. So if you're interested in that, or if you feel nostalgic for that kind of era of manners, there's some bad stuff too everywhere, guys. So I'd pick that one up, and I had a really fun cover too. Number 5 that I read was Asking for It. I already talked to you guys about in another video. I don't know which order I'm going to push this in. So, yeah, if I haven't published that video yet, you will get another whole video on this. This book I did not put down. I read it in a few hours, and it's over 300 pages, and a lot of feelings. You can look for that video. Number 6 was Celebrations by Maya Angelou, which is a poem collection of poems that she wrote for different various occasions. Now for the things that I'm in the middle of reading that I have not finished or that I'm planning on getting to. 12 Years a Slave, I've been working on slowly, and this is a really tiny book. I do not know. I keep putting it in my bag and keep not having time to work on it. Same thing with 1984. I'm about halfway through, and my appointments are just not giving me enough wait time lately. So the other one that I'm partly through is Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. I'm actually thinking I'm going to take a little bit more time on this one and finish it up end of next month, just because, yeah, I want more time to process it. It's okay to change your own rules, right? The ones that I'm reading out loud with my kids or listening to on audio are Jules Verne's Around the World in 80 Days, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's really been fun. I'm really enjoying that. We've also been going through Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets, the illustrated edition. This was more probably for me than anybody because I just wanted some comfort and some beauty. And Jim Kay's illustrations, he just knocks it out of the park. I love him. The other ones that I am hoping to get to, Giants, which is a parallel biography of Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. Stella by Starlight, which is a middle grade reader about, I think, yeah, the Ku Klux Klan and its effect, like this girl's trying to get through, yeah, what's going on with that whole thing. This one, Roseblood, this is actually, I don't remember who I saw this on their channel, but it is a retelling of Phantom of the Opera, which my husband and I are going to go see in New York next month. So I thought this would be a fun one to pick up. Underground Airlines, I still want to pick this up. I think it's going to take me a night to get through it because I'm not going to want to put it down. Lincoln in the Bardo I just got on Library Hold by George Sanders, and this one's getting a lot of buzz, and it's Abraham Lincoln book about him dealing with the death of his son, so I can't wait to read that one. And hoping Jasmine Ward's Salvage the Bones, which again, she has beautifully descriptive writing. I cannot wait to plow through this one. And yeah, there's several other ones I have on my radar. I don't know what I will pick up and what I won't. I'm trying to do a lot of self-care lately and pay attention to what I'm needing instead of what I'm saying that I'm going to do. So if you have any suggestions on ones that you really hope that I get to, put them in the comments. What are you guys reading this month? I really would love to hear some of those opinions, and I will go ahead and link videos I talked about below. Yeah, I did a whole stream of videos because my daughter took a long enough nap today. So I will talk to you all later. Bye.